I want to say alright. So first and foremost, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakan Kodash. We said that the apostles and elders of great mercy and rule well, and salutations solely come out to the pushing with on the truth and the straight in and the out. Continuing season after season, we say Shalom. Once again going into some scriptures here and touching upon, I want to touch upon is never trust your enemy, because at the end of the day, I was watching this video here, this particular video, and as you can see, you're seeing the white people kneeling down to the black people, and hey, if you go back into history, you look, hey, you don't even need to go way back. You understand? White people, they would always do that. They would always pretend themselves to be like a friend, right? But they have other plans. You understand? They like how they kneeling down here, and I think one of them was fooling up a Bible over it is they're in what thought is to do is they don't care. This is just for show. You understand? And these people here taking this kneel down and thinking it's forgiveness, right? Thinking that these people sincere, you're all foolish, right? Now this is Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. It say, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. So it say, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And who's the Lord people? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives, right? We already see what is going on. You all protesting, you all standing up and doing all these things, but you're still going to believe it. Esau tell all to Esau show all here. They kneeling down. The so-called say how they will try to give all the reparations and so forth. All these things, all they go believe that. You understand? So they really destroy for lack of knowledge. You ain't have to go back far to really understand a concept, to really understand what it is they do, how it is they move. Just for instance, is what they do with the natives. They offer them something and then they did what? Kill and nearly wipe them out. Same thing with slavery, same with all these rest of stuff. So why even trust these people? Why even trust your enemy? Why people kneel and ask for forgiveness from when all one pays when Yahweh Hashem Yahushai come back. That is when you all going and have to do account for the things you all did unto us. But for right now, we in all the kingdom, and what you're doing here is just selling you a dream to make people believe that you all sincere, you all really asking for forgiveness, and that is, you all don't want that, because you all still want to be at the top of the food chain. You still want to be the top of the food chain, and you all jakes outside, you all Israelites outside that believe in this. Hey, you're full of bullshit, full of it, because you're fighting, you're rioting, you're doing all these things, but still coming to believe what it is you're doing here, right? Still going and fall for that trap. A heavy thing, right? A heavy thing. Like this person comment here, all human history is about wars, domination, and using other people, right? Somebody mark most cringe thing I ever witnessed, and it's true. Because before you all was protesting and so forth, rioting and demolishing the streets and so forth, they were home watching you all get killed from the police, and they had no say to it. They didn't care. But asking for forgiveness now, come on. And you're eating up that lie. You're eating up that lie, right? This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, right? The book of Ecclesiasticus, which is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, start from verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. So the scripture is telling me here, never trust your enemy, as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. So an iron must rust. It doesn't matter how much you paint iron with the adhesive paint or whatever, the paint what is slow down the rusting, it must rust still. And that is what going on here. What Esau showing all is just a cover up. The kneeling down asking forgiveness, that is just a cover up to make you all believe a lie. But the scriptures say what? Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. So as again, iron must rust. And that is a fact. That is a well-known fact. Iron must rust. So we feel Esau wickedness just because they kneel down and asking forgiveness, you feel the wickedness going to stop? No. That is just a paint they covering up. That the same way, as I say, the same way you paint iron just to stop the rusting a little bit. You know the little red paint adhesive paint, way they call it, you know, to slow down the rust. It's the same way. That is what they're doing here. Painting an image show to make all you believe that the wickedness is going to stop. But as the scriptures say here, his wickedness will continue. They say never trust thine enemy, and that is our enemy. When they go into the scriptures, Esau is our enemy. The things they do us, how could you trust them? The things that they do, how could you trust them? You know, how could you? This is what they just do. They make it look like they're being sorrowful, but the inward thoughts are evil. The inward thoughts are evil. And that's the thing, you're going to believe that, you're going to eat that up. You know, you see just some of them crying, and you know, come on. You see, this is Psalms 59, Psalms chapter 5 verse 9. You say, for there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is an open sepulchre. They flatter with their tongue. But let's remember what it said. Their inward part is very wickedness. But also say they flatter with their tongue. So don't believe that. Right? So don't believe that. Don't fall to that seducing, that snake tongue. You know, don't fall to it. Because the inward thoughts is wickedness. They will continue in wickedness. They will continue hating you all. That's just what it is. That perpetual hatred again. Right? So going back into the Surah, chapter 12. I'll jump to verse 11 now. You say, though he humble himself, that is what you're seeing there. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed. Hey, it say, though he humble himself and go crouching, this is what you're seeing right here in this video. You're seeing it say, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, that thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. So it say here, though he humble himself, you're seeing that he kneel down asking for asking for forgiveness, you know, looking like they humble himself. To you it look that they say and go crouching, yet take good heed. The scripture say what? Take good heed, and that is to do. Watch them, because that is what it is do. You know, come sit down, you know, like, hey, you know, everything gonna be good, you know. But the scripture say what? Take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away, and his wickedness has not been altogether wiped away. It's a looking glass, because you're taking heed, you're watching, because you know Esau being that devil that he is, you know he's up to no good. So don't believe that. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he had overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last, remember my words and be pricked therewith. Come on. You can't set the enemy next to you. Obviously, he will do what? He want to overthrow you. He will always. There's only one thing. That is the enemy. He don't want to see nothing good happen for you, and that is what it is. Take heed, man. That is the enemy. It's, I jump into verse 16 now. It say, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. So come on, he weep it. That is what it's showing all here to make all they think that he would all here. But hey, every second, every minute that pass, what they want to do, they want to overthrow you. They want to see how they go pay you, how to make you fall again. It say, if adversity come unto thee, thou shalt find him there first. And hey, that is what you're seeing right now. Who you seeing in the midst of Jake? Esau. And they some of them is FBI, some of them causing riots, some of them coming to cause more chaos or something. It said, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hands, and whisper much, and change his countenance. Come on. This is the enemy. He don't want nothing to see good happen to you. So stop. Hey, yo, stop falling for that foolishness. I was watching a video with this celebrity. I can't remember her name. I think it's Kiki Palmer. Come out talking to the cops. That's not going to help you. And she talking to the cops, explaining, and one of the cops wasn't she, and laughing. And laughing because that is what? That is the enemy. You don't care what it is you're trying to say or trying to explain. And the quicker you all get it into your head, the quicker you all get to understand how they think and how they feel about you all. So as I say, hey, scripture say what? Never trust your enemy, yo. So you know with that, we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushai, Ba'asham, Rekakodash. We see the brothers, apostles and elders have been mentioned well. And subjection solely, I come out to the pushing around truth and say day in and day out. You know, continue to say, Shalom.